Emily, I have a video of yours at the bottom from our session yesterday. Up top is another private session with a different student whose name I'll try not to say. I have not been able to ask them if it's okay, but they did say it's okay to put it on YouTube, so I think generally it's fine. Just going to try and look at the videos sort of at a similar place to each other and do some comparison. Right now both hands are out of the water on both rolls. That's really great. Notice in the top video there's a wait or a start from the true setup position, and I think that there are some drills we'll do where you don't do that, but in general this is where I was suggesting you take a breath. This is where if you flip and need to wait, it's the most protected position to wait. And then once it's time to start the roll, going ahead, starting to move out to the position that you're in here. That position, by the way, that you're in right now, that is the earliest that it makes sense to start rotating your boat in terms of paddle position, swinging from here around to 90 degrees from your boat. So let's watch how that goes with both rolls. One of the things that I'm already noticing is that in this video, at the top, the paddle is staying closer to the surface. Do you see how you can still see the blade here? Yours has started to sink down. What that says to me is that you're thinking about moving the paddle in order to move the boat. And that's a lot harder. So some other things that we can start to look at are this left hand. Sorry, let me back up and just say, it's a lot harder. It's much easier to think about moving the boat by driving the knee and thinking about the engagement of one foot, but not both, and not neither. Looking at the left hand or the back hand, let's watch what both of those do. In the top video, the left hand has started to creep, but only slightly. It is still lined up with the shoulder, and is definitely not crossing the center line of the body. Yours right now, I would say, is also still lined up with the shoulder, but if you look at the bend in the arm, we have that bend versus that bend. So the top video shows a much stronger bend to the arm. And just looking at especially the top video, right here, that backhand crosses the center line, but it's in very close to the body. Right here in your video, your hand is in the water. Couldn't really be further across the center line. Now, I think we spoke right at the end of the session about some ways to focus a lot more on the roll as a drive of the knee rather than a motion of the paddle, and I think that's really going to help us. But I wanted you to have some perspective on where that left hand is going. In the top video, the left hand wanders somewhat, and the knee drive to move the boat around is much, much stronger.